Aside from food and nutrition that is critical to the sustenance and existence of man for his daily metabolic activities, health is another critical social service needed for survival. Man's health and well-being is believed to be a product of his environment and the facilities available to ensure his wellness. To address the needs of man in this regard, various health facilities are available at all levels to cater for this all-important life-saving need. In Nigeria, there are various levels of medical facilities intended to address the health challenges of citizens depending on their severity. For instance, there is the primary health care at the local level, the secondary health care facility at the middle level, and the tertiary health facility, which is seen as the zenith of medical referral points. Each of these medical needs of man have specific institutions responsible for the training of manpower that are relevant in addressing the medical needs of Nigerians at all levels. The need to provide manpower to take care of the health and wellness of the citizens of Kogi State gave birth to the establishment of the Benue State School of Health Technology, as it then was when Kogi State was still under Benue. When Kogi State was created in 1996 and based on geographical demarcation, the School of Health Technology fell under the jurisdiction of the Kogi State government, and assets and liabilities became that of the state. From inception, though the period Kogi State inherited the School of Health Technology, Idah, the institution progressed very slowly, with no serious attention to it in terms of manpower, facility, and other critical needs. In fact, no state governor or military administrator has ever visited the institution since its creation, except His Excellency, the Governor of the state, Alhaji Yahaya Adoza Bello. Due to the neglect in all aspects of the life of the school, though having graduated various sets of students who are doing very well across the globe in various health and health-related disciplines, the institution still remains a shadow of itself. By 2014, the institution became known by law, properly by an Act of Parliament. Despite this status, not much was done as the institution struggled to catch up with its mandate. Miraculously, in 2016, the college got one of its illustrious alumnus, Dr. Solomon Anyegwu, as Provost, just within the period His Excellency, Alhaji Yahaya Adoza Bello divinely emerged as Governor of the state, and this changed the narrative of the College of Health Sciences and Technology, Idah. Before 2016, when Yahaya Bello came on board as governor and started paying attention to the institution, a vivid description of what the school was referred to is not only laughable but humiliating.
College of Health Sciences and Technology is like a glorified secondary school before 2016. This language or this statement was not framed by me. I've had it in the mouths of many people who are members of the public. Why? The courses that are run in the institution have no substantive accreditation before 2016, and it had existed for 40 years before 2016. But today, the difference is very, very clear.
On resumption of office, Dr. Solomon Anyegwu, a fine, disciplined, rugged, courageous, and a highly cerebral environmental technologist, brought to the consciousness of the staff and students the mission of the institution under his watch and its area of coverage, as well as future program projection.
The institution is established principally to achieve certain cardinal objectives. And one of it is the acquisition of basic medical skills by the trainees. And that is what we achieve through the different professional training in community health, in pharmacy, in environmental health, in food hygiene, nutrition, health information, and medical laboratory sciences.
Actually, we are training medical lab technicians at this level. They spend 3 years. We do agree from year 1, year 2, year 3. After graduating, some of them go further. They become become a medical lab scientist. Actually, admission is being given in university. They can start from a 200 level. After the program, they become medical lab scientists.
The College of Health Sciences and Technology, Idah, is very dear to us, and they produce the middle level cadre of health professionals that have been powering our health institutions across the states.
Having heard the story of the gross neglect of the health institution and considering its critical roles as well as strategic position health is on his new directions thematic list, His Excellency Alhaji Yahya Doza Bello, the health-friendly governor, as he is fondly called in the College of Health, turned his attention to the institution with constant working visits, which became first a moral booster to the community.
And we are privileged also because His Excellency Alhaji Adoza Yahya Bello visited the college thrice now. Almost 3 times he came.
In this college, it was established in 1976. Between 1976 and 2016, when he took over government in Kogi State, no sitting governor has ever visited this institution. But Yahya Bello, within 3 years in office, he visited this college 3 times officially. That tells you that uncommon political will.
The governor of the state in the last 3 years has visited that college 3 times. And we have a series of projects already delivered in that college and some to be commenced very soon. This government has established an ultra-modern college clinic in the institution. We have a world-class medical laboratory, fully furnished and equipped.
After his first visit in 2016 and seeing the level of decay and neglect of the health institution, Alhaji Yahya Adoza Bello commenced the facelifting of the institution's infrastructure, beginning with basic sciences.
He was able to assist the institution in coming up with basic facilities that really speeded up our accreditation process. It expedites it. One of such basic facilities is science laboratory, physics, chemistry, biology laboratories. That was made available to this institution courtesy of His Excellency. He renovated, remodeled, and equipped the science laboratory. He did same to the medical laboratory, which today is of a world-class standard. As you were there, you saw the type of equipment that were there. You saw the type of working tables that were there. Is of a world-class standard. That is a man with a very high political will.
Honestly, you need to be here 7 years ago, because this laboratory in 2014 that we came here as a new employees, this lab was just like a shadow of itself. Actually, His Excellency Governor Yahya Bello has really tried in terms of looking at the equipment we have now. We have sophisticated equipment that helps us in training our students better than what we used to do. Like this particular equipment is spectrophotometer that we use in chemical pathology units of the laboratory. And then looking at the structure also, when we came here in 2014, we only had 1 laboratory, this small laboratory. But today, we have 2 laboratories. The second one is bigger than this, and all of them are well equipped. So His Excellency Governor Yahya Bello has really tried.
And for him, giving attention to us means that he knows what we actually need to produce quality, products that could give us affordable results as in precision and accuracy for health service delivery. So honestly, it's been very wonderful and unique, in its infrastructural, provision.
That the number of students we are having now entices them to be coming to the college to study. A lot of facility we have in the college today since the since the establishment of this college in 1976, none has been achieved. The accreditation of all courses was done during this Alhaji Yahya Bello.
In fact, when I heard the history of this department, I was told that there was nothing, but during his tenure, when he emerged as the governor of this great state, I was told that this college as a whole and this department has moved to the next level whereby we having 2 laboratories and so many equipment for learning as a medical laboratory technician in our society.
For an institution which has suffered lack of accreditation over the years, Yahaya Adoza Bello's massive employment of staff in critical areas did not only boost teaching and learning, but enabled the institution to gain accreditation in areas previously denied.
Again, we have manpower shortage. Within 3 years of his administration, he was able to employ 46 different professional staff. And this is what culminated in us having substantive accreditation. Our accreditations were coming in speedy succession. The medical laboratory technician, 5 years. We have community health, 4 years full accreditation. Health information, 5 years full accreditation. And National Board for Technical Education accreditation, which we never had. They have no option that to give us interim accreditation by the National Board for Technical Education in 2 different courses. This is as a result of the contribution of His Excellency Alhaji Yahaya Adoza Bello.
With students previously stranded with inadequate lecture halls, the quick intervention of Yahaya Bello to provide lecture hall facilities to the institution changed the story for good.
We have also increased the number of classrooms and improved the learning condition in that college. And I really want to appreciate the intervention that have taken place in that college. I want to appreciate His Excellency Governor Yahaya Bello. This is beyond making health a thematic area of priority. He has gone ahead to demonstrate that indeed he has changed the architecture of healthcare delivery in the state, and he has been able to change the narrative as far as healthcare is concerned in Kogi State.
You have seen 2 mighty lecture halls, one named after His Excellency Alhaji Yahaya Adoza Bello, that is Alhaji Yahaya Adoza Bello Lecture Halls. The other one is named after a political icon in Kogi State, Prince Abubakar Audu Lecture Halls. Then the medical laboratory that was expanded by the college management, and the old one was renovated, remodeled, and fully equipped by His Excellency Alhaji Yahaya Adoza Bello to a world-class standard. And again, the science laboratory, the science lab, physics lab, chemistry lab, and biology laboratories. And again, we have what we call pharmacy dispensing laboratories. All these courtesy of Kogi State government. It has never happened before 2016. Again, the ultra-modern college clinic, which was named after Her Excellency Hajia Rashida Bello ultra-modern college clinic. People that did the assessment said this one can be a medical center, and this is for practical exposition. It is also for special intervention and also for community use.
Yes, now from the past 6 years now to this time, we've gotten a number of structures on ground, classrooms, laboratories, with equipment that were not on ground in those times I'm talking about. Presently, we have them on ground.
According to the students, who are direct beneficiaries of the Yahaya Bello's benevolence, the multiplier effects of the infrastructure, personnel, and other initiatives made learning pleasurable for them.
If I should rate the learning in this department, I think I should rate it as at 100%. Because our lecturers and the stakeholders in this department, they are doing their possible best to ensure learning in this department goes well. There is
improvement when I came, because I came as the set of 2017/2018. So when I came then, the school was still called School of Health, but there was an upgrade made from School of Health to College of Health Science and Technology. And since then, the department is having full accreditation. Then, apart from that one, the college obtained the best national result of 2018.
Some students even believed that the choice of Dr. Solomon Anyegwu and his leadership style projected the institution in good light with students coming from distant locations.
The provost, ever since I came to the college, he has been a good man that always ensures a cordial relationship between himself, the students and the staffs of the school. And he's a man also that has ensured that any practices of all this form of cultism, all this form of stealing, fighting, everything is eradicated from the school, especially among the students.
I'm very sure before he will leave his seat, the school is going to be one of the best in the full West Africa.
Some staff believe that Dr. Nuhu Solomon's approach in the administration of the college is a direct emulation of the qualities of his boss, Governor Yahaya Bello.
The provost of the college is a very experienced officer, and he gave us opportunity to showcase our profession. Anything that will add value to the college, they always allow us and permit every one of us. So far is in line and in line with the aims and objective of Kogi State government.
And if you see all the record of achievement in the college today, you will see how dogged, mind Dr. Nuhu Anyegwu is having. Working and with very persuasive, is very penetrating when it comes to, presenting issue. And he has been getting attention from the government of the day. So mean that himself, unfortunately, with the present leadership of the state, in person of Governor Abelu, the two matches together. And that's why we're getting this achievement we are recording the college today.
I also want to appreciate the contribution of the Provost. He has performed wonderfully well since he became the Provost of the college in few years back. And he has just commenced his second term in office. Honestly, he has performed excellently, and we need to really thank him for the work he is doing in the college.
We usually refer to the Provost of Kogi State College of Health Sciences and Technology, Idah, Dr. Nuhu Solomon Anyegwu, as a serial awardee.
Beyond the training of core health professionals, Dr. Nuhu Solomon, with the approval of the management, established the vocational training and business centers where the students can acquire skills. This also helps in the revenue generation, just as the college bursar, Sunday Olorunfemi, believes that the financial obligation of the government is usually applied to specific needs diligently.
Portion of acquisition of vocational skills, which is towards the attainment of self-reliance, particularly in the days that employment is not as common as it used to be in the labor market. So the institution has been able to establish an entrepreneurship development center with different units such as training in poultry, fishery, making of confectionaries, cobbling, cloth dyeing, and etc. So these we have been able to establish successfully so that we can actually allow the students, when they finish from here, they can go back to their homes and be able to establish one business or the other for themselves. Again, the institution was able to establish a very good water factory, sachet water factory, which has been approved by NAFDAC and has a NAFDAC number. It was also approved by the Federal Ministry of Investment with a special trademark, which is Healthway Water.
Money is the life wire of every organization, and it is very necessary that there should be proper accountability so that it will facilitate the smooth running of the college. And based on the scarce resources, we have to manage so that we'll be able to achieve optimum result with the mega resources.
The quality leadership, pragmatic steps taken by His Excellency Alhaji Yahaya Adoza Bello the executive governor of Kogi State, and the outstanding performance of the college at national examinations in recent times has opened the vistas of studentship beyond Kogi State.
The developmental stride of His Excellency and this college management is everywhere on the social media, and the students are seeing it. Students from Ekiti State are here, from Ondo, from Osun, from Lagos, even from Kano, from Edo, they are here. And that is as a result of what they are seeing, that the school has been standardized. The institution now has become a citadel of academic excellence. Even in our summative assessment, national examination we're having 100%, 100%.
The Association of Provosts of Health, Science and Technology in Nigeria gave thumbs up to Governor Yahya Bello for his investment in the college.
I want to commend the efforts of Governor Yahya Bello, the governor of Kogi State, on his efforts in making the government presence felt in Kogi State College of Health Sciences and Technology, Idah. The governor, ever since his assumption of office, has been able to provide the college in Kogi State adequately with fund, infrastructure, and employment of qualified academic staff. Everything has translated to having accreditation of courses that were age-long abandoned. I got to know that at least this year alone, 8 courses were accredited by the National Board of Technical Education and some other professional councils and boards that are responsible for the regulation and the accreditation of courses in colleges of health sciences and technology in Nigeria. In May this year, I remember in our conference, that is the conference of a committee of provosts of colleges of health sciences and technology, we resolved that Governor Yahya Bello should be given commendation, because considering what he did in that college compared with his colleagues all over Nigeria, we were able to conclude that Governor Yahya Bello and the governor of Oyo State, Governor Seyi Makinde, the two of them were given commendation.
The Commissioner for Health, Kogi State, Dr. Haruna Saka, believes that Yahya Bello's investment in the health sector goes beyond the present-day generation.
And I really want to appreciate the intervention that have taken place in that college. I want to appreciate His Excellency Governor Yahya Bello. This is beyond making health a thematic area of priority. He has gone ahead to demonstrate that indeed he has changed the architecture of healthcare delivery in the state, and he has been able to change the narrative as far as healthcare is concerned.
This avalanche of developments and people-oriented programs facilitated by His Excellency Governor Yahya Bello has earned the state and the provost several letters of commendation and awards by the Kogi State Ministry of Health, Association of Provosts of Colleges of Health in Nigeria, and several other organizations within and outside the country. For a man who has invested in this critical sector and a host of other sectors of the state with massive investment in security and is penchant for mentoring young leaders, some persons believe that a bigger Nigerian project will be a better reward for Governor Yahya Bello's remarkable outing in Kogi State.
Leadership is about ability, is about charisma, having the needed qualities to be able to deliver. If you do a critical appraisal and evaluation of the types of leaders that His Excellency enthroned in Kogi State to manage the affairs of the state, particularly the tertiary institutions, His Excellency identified with the youth in terms of appointment. And these are people that are able to key into his vision and mission for governance in the state. And not surprising, you discover that the institutions, the tertiary institutions in Kogi State have been greatly transformed by these youthful leaders that he has appointed them to head the tertiary institutions. And that goes to speak a long way in the emergence of leaders to lead the state after him.
If Governor Bello is given the mandate to become the president of this Nigeria, it's going to be a very great thing that history will never forget. Because like we say, health is wealth. And so if you see a leader at national level,